Hold on to your sequins, dance fans. The 2025 Strictly Come Dancing season is heating up with a whirlwind of spins, surprises, and heartfelt farewells that have left viewers buzzing and betting on who'll snag that coveted glitterball trophy. But here's where it gets controversial. With some shock eliminations and last-minute swaps, is the competition fair, or does drama reign supreme in the ballroom? Stick around as we break it all down, revealing every twist and turn to keep you on the edge of your seat. First off, let's dive into the latest buzz from Week 6, where the scores were as unpredictable as a tango gone wrong. For beginners just tuning in, these results come after judges and viewers vote on performances, with the lowest scoring pair facing a nail-biting dance-off that can send them packing. Here's the full scoreboard, highlighting how each celebrity and their pro partner fared. Lewis Cope and Katia Jones clinched a solid 40. Karen Carney and Carlos Ghosn scored 38. Alex Kingston and Johannes Radebe landed at 35. Amber Davies and Nikita Kuzmin also hit 35. La Voix and Aljaz Skorjanek matched that with 35. Vicky Pattison and Kai Widrington got 31. George Clark and Alexis Ware scored 29. Balvinder Sopel and Julian Kalin reached 28. Ellie Goldstein and Vito Coppola tallied 27. Harry Akins-Aridi and Karen Hauer ended with 26. And this is the part most people miss, how these numbers reflect not just skill, but the judges' personal tastes and the audience's votes, which can sometimes create heated debates about who truly deserves to stay. Now, on to the heart-wrenching exits, those moments that make Strictly more than just a show, turning it into a roller coaster of emotions. We've seen several stars bid adieu already, each with their own story that adds layers to the competition's drama. For instance, Ellie Goldstein, the trailblazing model and actress, made history in 2023 as the first person with Down syndrome to grace Vogue's cover. She's also rocked spreads for Glamour, Elle, Mission Mag, and Euphoria, collaborated with Mattel on a groundbreaking Barbie doll representing her community, and stepped into acting with a regular role on CBBC's Mallory Towers. Paired with Vito Coppola, her elimination on November 2nd hit hard, with judges somberly deciding her fate amid palpable studio emotion, as reported in The Telegraph. While the series feels emptier without Team Cheeky, Coppola's kind words, "We'll dance together again," showcase the show's human side, proving that professionalism and compassion can coexist. But here's where it gets controversial. Do these early ousters, especially for inspirational figures like Ellie, reflect biases in voting, or is it purely about dance prowess? Fans are divided, and it's sparked online debates about inclusivity versus talent. Then there's Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink, the former Dutch footballer who dazzled for clubs like Atletico Madrid and Chelsea, transitioned into punditry, and even coached England. Inspired by his daughter's enthusiasm for the show, he wowed with his highest score ever before an unexpected boot on October 26th, The Telegraph coverage. In a tense dance-off against Amber Davies, the judges sent him home, with Craig Rebel Horwood bluntly criticizing the audience's choices as misplaced. Dancing alongside Lauren Oakley, Hasselbank's exit raised eyebrows. Was it a genuine upset, or a sign that celebrity pull trumps skill? This is ripe for discussion. Should past glory influence ballroom survival? Stefan Dennis, the iconic Neighbours villain Paul, appearing since the soap's 1985 debut, was another casualty. At 66, he's one of few from the show to try Strictly, following Jason Donovan and Holly Valance's past attempts. Unfortunately, a torn calf forced his withdrawal on October 20th, leaving him devastated despite the outpouring of support for him and partner Diane Boswell. It's a reminder of the physical toll on older competitors, a point that stirred debates about age limits in high-energy shows. Do we push boundaries, or prioritize safety? What's your take? Robshaw, The rugby legend who led England to a 2016 Six Nations Grand Slam and captained Harlequins in over 300 games, even snagging Player of the Year twice, retired in 2022. As the 9th rugby star on Strictly, he aimed to break the no-trophy curse, but exited on October 19 after losing a dance-off to Balvinder Sopel and Julian Kalin. Paired with Nadia Bichkova, his elimination felt premature, controversial, as some argue athletes bring unbeatable discipline. But does that always translate to dance success? Ross King, the Emmy-winning LA correspondent for Good Morning Britain and Lorraine, plus an MBE recipient, faced irony on October 12 during Movie Week, ousted in a dance-off with Balvinder Sopel and Julian Kalin. At 63, his showbiz expertise couldn't save him from Jowda Persistale's partnership. This sparks questions. Does media savvy give an edge, or is raw dance ability king? Thomas Skinner, the Apprentice star fired by Lord Sugar in 2019, gained fame through viral social media antics, ending posts with Bosch and his J.D. Vance friendship. He was first out on October 5, defeated by Chris Robshaw and Nadia Bichkova in a dance-off, despite Amy Dowden's guidance. Controversial timing for a social media phenom. Does online fame count in the ballroom, or is it all about the routine? Kristian Nairn, known as Hodder from Game of Thrones, Hold the Door, Fame, and a trance DJ, pulled out on August 21 due to medical issues before dancing began. And Dani Dyer, Love Island star and Dani Dyer's daughter, now married to footballer Jared Bowen, exited on September 23 after an injury, just after pairing with Nikita Kuzmin. These pre-series dropouts highlight the unpredictability, but is it fair to replace them midway, potentially disrupting the original lineup? Speaking of which, the current roster blends familiar faces with fresh talent, including actors, athletes, presenters, and social media icons, a formula that's kept Strictly addictive for years. Our critic Michael Hogan shares insights on potential winners. Amber Davies, stepping in for injured Dani Dyer, is an actor, podcaster, Love Island champ, and West End star who's thrilled to debut on November 2 with Nikita Kuzmin. This has been the craziest 24 hours, she explained, wishing Dani a quick recovery. Lewis Cope, from Emmerdale, nominated for a 2023 NTA's Rising Star, is excited to trade soap scenes for salsa with Katia Jones. La Voix, a 2024 Drag Race finalist and Britain's Got Talent semi-finalist, promises flashy outfits and nerves dancing with Aljaz Skorjanek. Balvinder Sopel, EastEnder Suki Korpanisar, dreams big after 20-plus years in acting, paired with Julian Kalin. Alex Kingston, Yar's Dr. Elizabeth Corday, and Doctor Who's River Song, was motivated by friend Sarah Hadland's success last year, and is twirling with Johannes Radebe at 60+. Karen Carney, football pundit and former England star, 144 caps, OB for Women's Football Reviews, is overjoyed with Carlos Ghosn. Harry Akinzaridi, Olympic sprinter turned Gladiators Nitro, brings energy after a Christmas special, partnered with Karen Hauer. Vicky Pattison, I'm a Celebrity Queen and Geordie Shore alum, fears making a fool of herself but embraces the challenge with Kai Widrington. George Clark, Sidemen collaborator and TikTok star, jokes about falling over while dancing with Alexis War. The judges remain consistent. Craig Revel Horwood, Motzi Mabuse, Shirley Ballas, and Anton Dubik. Professional dancers include returning stars like Diane Buswell, Nadia Bichkova, Amy Dowden, Karen Hauer, Katia Jones, Neil Jones, Nikita Kuzmin, Gorka Marquez, Luba Mushtuk, Jowda Persistal, Johannes Radebe, Aljaz Skorjanek, Kai Widrington, Nancy Sue, Carlos Ghosn, Lauren Oakley, Michelle Tsiakas, and Vito Coppola. Newcomers Alexis War, So You Think You Can Dance winner, and Julian Kalin, Australian ballroom expert,